everyone, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia, and so happy that you will be able to join us today on YouTube. Now, if you are joining us on the rebroadcast, we would love for you to comment. Let us know your favorite card. Let us know where you're from. We would just love to chat with you. We look at all our comments and we just appreciate them so much. And if you're joining us live, well, hold on to your hats. We have a terrific stamp set that we're going to share today. But you know, as we wait for people to hop on, and by the way, when you hop on, go ahead and let us know who we're talking to and where you're from. We would love that. And remember, Maudie, my sister, is over there to answer any questions or just to chat with you today. We love to do that. You know, while we're waiting, hey, Susan, thanks for hopping on. We just want to just chat just a little bit. Did you know if you use Stampin' Up! Products, and they have now come out with a magnetic plate for their new die cutting machine. And that is going to go on sale September 1st. And you can bet I'm going to get it, because I don't like to put all those little bits of tape on our die cuts, right? So that it doesn't slip around. Hey, Pat, thanks for joining. Yes, so September 1st, you might head on over there and pick up that magnetic plate for the new die cutting machine, because I know I'm going to get that. The other thing is, today we are using So Much Happy stamp set. The stamp set and actually the die set, right? Let me get that turned right. There you go. I mean, I love this. And you know what I love about it? You don't have to get this die set to make it work, because it has some terrific stamps on here that you can actually mass produce some of the cards if you feel you need to do that, if you want to get out some happy birthday cards. So, you know what? Let's head down to the crafting table, because I want to share with you my thought for the day. Okay, you know how I like to do that. Okay, so our first little quote for the day. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Isn't that true? Because I always like to say, be like a sunflower, bright, shiny, and spread happiness seeds all along the way, right? So today is all about being happy. And you know what else we have to share? We have little things you can do for 31 days to spread happiness or to bring joy to your life. So after this, if you want to head on over to our website, we will have this poster free. And it just gives you some ideas that you might want to start each day with. Like, let's see, today is the 27th, I think. It says, challenge your negative thoughts and look for the upside. I like that. So this will be free for you over on our website. We hope you like it. Well, you know, I talked about how you could just use the stamp set, right? Look at this cute little card. This is just a half card. Says happy birthday. We stamped our balloons on it and just put this. This is actually the string, but it looks like a design. Very quick, but is it not cute? Oh my goodness. And I want to remind you that all you have to do is hop on over at the end, give us about an hour, and hop on over to our website, and we'll have all the measurements for you. So don't worry about taking down the measurements. Just take time to chat with us and enjoy your morning. But remember now, hang around to the end, because I have 2 more cards to show you where we actually use the die cut to cut into the card. But today, I have created a card that has a cutout, and I hope it turns out nice. We haven't done it. It was just a thought, and so keep your fingers crossed. So what you need to do is you need to have an A2 card, right? Now, I will tell you, because I didn't have it put together, it was kind of hard to get this cut exactly where I needed it. It's much easier when you're working with something like this if you cut your mat out, glue it down, and then you cut it out. So that's just a little hint that you might want to use. But let's go ahead and get this matted down on our card. And, you know, I don't know about you, but this glue, and no, I'm not using my Kalel because we're still out of it. I'm waiting for it to come in. This particular glue for me really glues quickly. So I don't have much maneuvering on it. So I have to make sure that I have it exactly where I want it because it sticks. And that's a good thing. We want our glue to stick, right? But there you have it. I just love these colors. You know, this comes from the Magnolia DSP. Now you can buy this in bulk, and that's really nice because I love that stamp set and I love their DSP. Now, you know, I always like to go ahead and just get the inside down. And you know, this card is going to be very quick. You could also do this one very quickly, but yet I hope it turns out cute. Because we're just going to stamp on the inside, and then I have cut out some balloons. Now, I'm going to show you these balloons. Look at these balloons that I have already cut out using the die. Don't they stamp pretty? I'm using Flirty Flamingo, Cinnamon Cider, and Granny Apple Green. Are those not cute? I think they're cute. Now, you know, the other thing I did is I used this stitch dies and I cut out a ring because I always think that is so pretty. So I'm going to use my Nuvo pen. Just going to get some glue on it. And I'm just going to get some glue going around the side. So let's use our mat. This is a brand new, of course, this is a brand new Nuvo glue pen, so we have to wait for the glue to come out. Let's see. Oh, there it is. So we're just going to go around the edges. I love this pen. Do you use this pen? Love it. So we're just going to open this up and glue it on the outside. Let's just get this exactly where we need it. Okay. It's being a little cantankerous this morning. That's okay. We always get it in the end, don't we, ladies? Yes. We just remain persistent and we get that. Now look, see, I think that just really adds to it, don't you? You could also do one in Flirty Flamingo. That would give you maybe a little bit more variation, but I like that. Now the next thing we need to do is I'm going to just stamp happy where you can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and get that stamped right in the middle. But I need to use a pencil with some tick marks because I want to make sure and get it right in the middle. So I'm just going to put a little mark there on either side so that I make sure we get it in the middle. And I'm going to stamp this one with Garden Green. Let's see how this stamps. Hold it for good contact. Oh, look at that. Just wonderful. Now we're going to put this right in the middle. And there we go. Right there. We're going to hold it down. And the reason, as you know, I didn't stamp it through this one is we want to make sure that it is completely flat when we stamp, right? So now I can go back in and just very lightly erase those little marks. They come off, no problem. There we have it. And now I have one more stamp that I want to do. And this stamp says, happy to have you in my life. And I'm just going to put it right down there. But I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to bring in another color. I just think this is so pretty. And you know what? So quick. Sometimes don't you just want a fast card? You don't want one that takes a long time. Just something fast. Because you know you want to make about 5 or 10, right? this is a quick card, even though it does have a cutout. Look at that. Now, let me close this because you know I always get it on my hand, don't I? Look at this. Happy to have you in my life. Now, you can put some stars if you wanted, because guess what? This set comes with stars. It also comes with this whole little collection of stars. So you could add some more decoration on the inside if you want. But I'm going to use the dimensionals, and I need to get my mini dimensionals because I'm going to have some smaller balloons. And I'm just going to set them up, see where I want to set them, about right here, because we don't want to cover up anything, right? You could put this one, let's see, we'll put the green one maybe right there. Oh, I like that, yes, okay. So let's make sure that we put it on this side, right? Okay, get this one right here. Okay, and now if we put this one, we're going to put the dimension, I think, down here at the bottom so as not to get it on the inside of the card. That's important. So let's go ahead and tuck that under. Make sure it doesn't get on the happy. Make sure, yes, we're not getting on the inside of the card. And now we need one little one right there. So we're going to use a mini. And before we put this guy on, we need to use our Take Your Pick tool, right? Because we have these that we need to put on, these little strings, and we also have the bows. So we need to glue this down right here. And what we're going to do is just put a little bit of glue right there. And then we'll put the bow on top of it. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Take Your Pick tool to get that and put it right on top. Okay. See if we can get that to stick. Okay, perfect. And now let's do the cinnamon cider. Just a little bit. You don't need much. We're going to pick it up. And those things are so daggum hard to pick up. You need to use your Take Your Pick tool, right? I do anyway. That part that has the little gummy part on it. Now we're going to pick up the bow and see if we can't just put that right on top. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, let's try this glue. Let's get just a dab, because we know that glue sticks really well, right? Just a dab. Put that right there. Because for tedious things, I guess it's really best to use our all-purpose glue. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. And now that we have that, we might ask ourselves, do we really want, I don't think we need another one right there. Maybe we want one, do you think we want one on this side? I don't know. I think not. I think just leave it like this. And now we need to cut off the edges. So I'm going to hold it to make sure. And there we have the outside. So what do you think? Happy to have you in my life. Very quick, but yet I think it still makes a statement. And I don't think we need to put this little one here, but what do you think? Do you think it would look pretty maybe? I know you typically put things in 3 and 5, but what if we had smaller balloons? What do you think on this side, just to give it something? Do you think we need to do that? Or thumbs up, thumbs down to add our little balloons on this side?
I would.
Up. Maudie says it's a go, so it's a go. We're going to go ahead and just get our minis back in. let's see, we'll put this one right here, so we'll put it on the edge. Let's see, there we go. So we're going to put this one right here, and let's see, we'll put this one down here and maybe right there. So let's see, up higher. Let's see. No, I think it needs to be down a little bit. So let's try that. Let's add this one. And then we can put this one out to the side, like, or maybe we want to run it down, just like that. Or maybe we want to put it right there. Or maybe we just, let's see. That's what creating's all about, right? To find exactly how you want it and how it looks best. So I think we found it. I'm going to go ahead and get a mini dimensional. Get that on there like that. And now we have an odd number, you know, because they always do say odd numbers. That's what you're supposed to have. So let's put a little glue dot on each one of these with our multi-purpose glue, because we did find out that that works best, right? Let's go ahead and get that on there and get our little cute ribbon. I mean, are those the cutest things? And they cut out so nice. I mean, really. Now we have a green. We're going to go ahead and add that one. Hey, we have another Pat. Pat from Alabama. Thanks for joining us. And we're going to go ahead and add this little bow. And we still have one more to add. They were so easy to cut out too. I mean, that die cut just works so well. Let's see if I can get that on there like that. And then get our little bow on using our take your pick, right? And just put that right on the top. See if that works. Okay. And now we're just going to hold that and just cut them off. Oh, yes, I think that did it. Very quick card, but oh my goodness, look at that. Now we want to make sure it didn't get stuck on the inside. Here it is. What do you think? Quick card. You could also, instead of saying happy to have you in my life, you could use their stamp to say happy birthday. This could be for a child. This could be, like we said, today's all about happy, right? This could be a card you would send just to bring happiness into someone's life. Now remember, we showed you this one earlier. You don't even have to use a die cut. Just stamp. This is a stamp ink paper. Very quick, but yet I love this. We have it layered right here, and we have it layered on the inside. Stamp, ink paper, ready to go. Now look at this one. Here's one where we actually use the happy and we cut it into the paper. We also, of course, dry emboss this, but we layered it. And look at these. Can you see the letters? We layered the letters as well. See that? They're layered in 3 different colors. Isn't that cute? Now that does take a little longer, but because you have the die, goes very quickly. Oh my goodness. And then look at this one. This one's a little bit different, right? We layered it, but we also used their cut to cut 4 layers here. We cut the card, and then we just cut another piece of paper, layered it with that edge. Oh, I think that edge is so cute. And guess what we used for the happy? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not, but we used our Nouveau to add some depth to that, our Nouveau drops. We love those Nouveau drops. And then we layered it again, and we put happy to have you in my life. Now remember, a real good trick for this, or a tip for this, is if you use it to cut out, make sure you don't stamp where you can see, you know, because a happy does cut out. You need to either stamp at the top or at the bottom. But oh my goodness, we love this stamp set. And we love the happiness that it's going to bring when you give it to all your friends. What do you think about those cards? Did you like them? Please let us know in the comments. Take time to, we would love it if you would like our video, our YouTube video, and if you would share it and help us grow our channel. We absolutely love this stamp set. And remember, head on over to our website in about an hour and you can pick up that free 31 Days of Happy as well as get the dimensions. Well, if there's any supplies you need, you can click on them below the video. And remember, we want you to go out and have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting.